In the middle of nowhere, there was an abandoned mansion that had been left to rot for decades. It stood tall and proud with its crumbling walls and broken windows, as if it were waiting patiently for someone or something to come back home. The locals knew about this place, but avoided it like a plague because of the rumors surrounding it. One day, a group of explorers decided to venture into the mansion in search of treasure and adventure. They had heard that there was an old map hidden somewhere inside the house which could lead them to buried riches. As they entered through the front door, they were greeted by eerie silence and creaking floorboards. The place smelled musty with a hint of mold and decay. The explorers split up into two groups. One group went downstairs while another stayed on the first floor to search for clues. As soon as they reached the bottom, they heard a loud thud from above them, followed by silence again. They knew something was wrong but decided to continue their search anyway. Meanwhile, in the other room upstairs, one of the explorers found an old diary hidden underneath some dusty books. The pages were yellowed and brittle with age, but they could still make out a few words here and there. They read about how the mansion was once owned by a wealthy family who had died in mysterious circumstances many years ago. As they continued to explore further into the house, they came across an old piano that stood in one corner of the room. It looked like it hadn't been played for decades, and its keys were covered with dust. As soon as someone sat down on the bench, a loud chord rang out from within the instrument, startling everyone present. The explorers knew they had to get out of there fast, but before they could even move a finger, something grabbed one of them by the ankle and pulled him underneath the floorboards. The others heard his screams as he was dragged away into darkness. "Oh my goodness, what was that?" one of the explorers exclaimed, panic creeping into their voice. "We need to get out of here now," another shouted, fear evident in their eyes. But as they turned to make a dash for the exit, the door slammed shut with a loud bang, trapping them inside. "We're stuck. What do we do now?" someone cried out. Just then, a mysterious voice echoed through the mansion, sending shivers down their spines. "You've awakened the spirits that dwell within these walls. There is no escape for those who dare to trespass." "Who's there? Show yourself," demanded the bravest of the group, trying to sound courageous despite trembling with fear. A dim light flickered in the distance, revealing a shadowy figure at the end of the corridor. As it slowly approached, the explorers could see a ghostly apparition dressed in the attire of a bygone era. "I am the guardian of this mansion," the spirit said in a hauntingly melancholic tone. "None shall leave until the secrets of the past are uncovered." "But we meant no harm," one of the explorers pleaded. "We just came here in search of an old map that could lead us to treasure." The spirit's eyes seemed to soften for a moment, as if recalling memories of a distant past. "The map you seek is indeed hidden within these walls. It belonged to the former owners, and its knowledge led to their demise." "What happened to them?" asked another explorer, curious and cautious. The ghostly figure recounted the tragic tale of the mansion's previous inhabitants. Long ago, the family who lived here was entangled in a web of greed and treachery. They sought the treasure buried deep underground, but their obsession consumed them. Greed turned them against each other, leading to a series of unfortunate events that resulted in their untimely deaths. As the spirit spoke, the remaining explorers felt a mixture of sympathy and dread for the ill-fated family. "We didn't come here to repeat their mistakes," one of them said sincerely. "We only seek the map to right some wrongs and honor their memory." The spirit seemed to ponder their words for a moment before nodding slowly. "Very well. Prove your intentions are pure, and I shall guide you to the map you seek." The explorers agreed, swearing to use the knowledge from the map responsibly and to respect the spirits of the mansion. With each passing challenge and test, they earned the trust of the guardian spirit. They faced various supernatural occurrences, some eerie and others heartwarming, as they pieced together the clues from the diary and other hidden remnants of the family's past. As they delved deeper into the mansion's history, they discovered that the treasure the family had sought was not material wealth, but forgiveness, redemption, and reconciliation. The map was a metaphorical representation of their journey to self-discovery and finding inner peace. Finally, after facing their fears and learning from the mistakes of the past, the explorers found the old map they had been searching for. As they laid eyes on it, a sense of closure washed over them, and they knew they had achieved something much more valuable than any physical riches. The guardian spirit, now appeased by their sincerity and understanding, led them back to the front door. "You have proven yourselves worthy," it said softly. "Take this knowledge with you, and let it guide you on your future endeavors." With gratitude and newfound wisdom in their hearts, the explorers stepped outside the mansion, leaving behind the abandoned house and its restless spirits. They returned to the world with a deeper appreciation for the power of history, the importance of letting go of greed, and the significance of finding true treasure within oneself. The legend of the abandoned mansion continued to echo through the surrounding countryside, but now it carried a new message of redemption and enlightenment. The once eerie and feared place became a symbol of transformation and the human capacity for growth and change.